What ultimately made you decide to be on The Masked Singer?
Well, it was a few things. One that two of my friends have successfully been on the show, T-Pain and Bow Wow. And then also, being an entertainer over 20 years and still being young, I love to challenge myself. I love to, learn new things and try new things. And the Masked Singer was just that. It was like a challenge. I didn't really know what to expect. And the first day I pulled up to set, I had to wear these like this beanie and these glasses. I couldn't reveal myself, and it was all just so intriguing. So yeah, that those were the reasons why I decided to be a part of the Masked Singer.
I have to say that I did think it was you from day one.
That's cool. You knew it was me.
Yeah, I did. And also, Robin Thicke knew it was you in that first
He
impression.
did.
How
He
did it
did.
feel him knowing that it was you?
I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was dope because, I could remember maybe one real, time when me and Robin was in the room and we were like kind of conversating back and forth. Everything else has been like kind of just in passing. So for him to be able to recognize my energy signature like that, I was surprised. I was like, wait a minute. Don't tell him, Robin. This is my first one, man. Let me get a few performances in, what I'm saying? But yeah, I think the judge panel said so many kind things towards me as an artist, and I thought that was dope.
Did your children, did they watch the show? Did they have any inkling that you were going to be on it?
Yeah, no, they didn't know. They didn't know, but they did see a few performances, and they were like, "Wait a minute, that sounds like that. Is that you?" I'm like, "Well, I'm sitting here with you. How am I gonna be doing the performance?" And you know, yeah, it was kind of tough keeping it away from them. But after the reveal last night, they were so excited. My son was like, he was like, he was like, "Dad, I'm gonna be the little Yeti. I think I'm gonna be on the Masked Singer now, Dad." I'm like, Megs, we gotta get your act together, man. So
I could see some of your dance moves during the show. And was it challenging to really get into those dance moves being in such a big costume?
yeah, I mean, the costume I believe was like an extra 60 pounds, and I was like, oh my goodness, I could barely raise my arm. But yeah, it was a challenge, but one of the most important things from this experience that I gained um was that a lot of the times, especially being a performer and having to, focus so much on how my appearance is, the Yeti, it kind of took that away. It was like people were looking at this character. And one of the most important things that I took from this experience is that, people never forget how you make them feel. It doesn't matter what you look like, but how you make them feel is what they truly carry with them, through the rest of their lives. And the Yeti, really gave me an opportunity to realize that, in the beginning of my career, that is the magic, that I, kind of sort of always, I guess been addicted to, is this feeling that human connection and, singing that particular song or doing that particular move that makes people feel. And, that was also one of the reasons why I wanted to be, a part of it as well. Is I was like, well, what am I going to get from this? Other than performing and it was COVID, so we didn't really get the opportunity to have you know um, some of the things that we would have, I guess, during the audience aspect. You know what I mean? But I got that message, and I was so happy to be able to realize as a performer, even in performing, we're all human and we're all looking for this, connection. And through song and through music, through different cultures, all of these things are possible. So
Well, and speaking of that, you sang Lonely by Justin Bieber and you had the panelists crying. I was grabbing the tissues. Oh my goodness. Where did that emotion come from?
yeah, so I know what that feels like. I know what it feels like to be lonely. I think everyone does, and I think that sometimes being lonely gets a kind of bad rap, but it's so important, to be able to self-reflect and, spend that time rejuvenating and getting to know yourself. I was able to bring forth that emotion because I know it's human nature. It's human nature to feel lonely. You know, yeah, I brought that energy. Yeah, yeah.
So what did you learn about yourself while being on The Masked Singer?
That as a performer, you're kind of like your own yardstick. You make yourself available for what you want to make yourself available. And even though this was a competition, did I really lose? No, I didn't. I gained so much with this experience. And also, I gained another character. I gained another performance character. And as a performer, that's something that you want to continue, even though I started performing at the very tender age of 14. It's like 20 some odd years later, I'm still learning things. And I think that that's what being a performer is about. It's not about doing the same things, what I'm saying? It's about trying new things. And yeah, I really enjoyed this experience just because of that. Because it was something new, I didn't know what to expect. So
Oh yeah, totally different. But let's talk about something not totally different. Let's talk about your music. Are we going to see the Millennium Tour come back?
yes, it is coming back in October. And, I have to let people know that are fans of The Masked Singer, you're getting the frog and the Yeti in October. See, I don't know, we might not bring out the costumes, but, I think in Masked Singer history, two artists or, that come from The Masked Singer are performing on tour. So, yeah, we would stop early on in the year, right before COVID. We only did 5 shows. So now myself, Ashanti, Yin Yang Twins, Soldier Boy, Bow Wow, we're gonna be hitting the road in October. And also I'm gonna be dropping a new album titled Full Circle. That's gonna be coming out during that time. So we're gonna be performing some new jams. Also next year, 2022, I'll be dropping my book, Full Circle Lessons and Takeaway on How to Live an Unbothered Life. We got some films in the pipeline. We never not working. You dig?
That's right. That's right. Any chance you would bring back some of those costumes on your tour? We would love to see it.
I wouldn't be opposed to it. I would come out and step out as the Yeti, for maybe a minute or two, a song or two. And I think it would be pretty dope to get the Yeti and the frog out there, what I mean, standing side by side. I think that would be dope.
I think
So
so too. Any chance of being on The Masked Dancer? Because obviously you have those dance moves.
you know what? I haven't seen The Masked Dancer. Is it awesome like The Masked Singer?
Just like it, in a costume
Oh,
dancing. I think you would be great at that.
yeah, I'm pretty sure my moves would give me away again. But yeah, I
Probably,
wouldn't mind. I wouldn't
probably.
mind.
Any last takeaways of what you want the public to know about your opportunity being on this show?
Yeah, to all the Masked Singer fans, thank you so much. I hope you're not too disappointed that I didn't, win it because, the all around sentiment is the Yeti. He's what? But I'm so happy. I'm so grateful for the eyes, for the love, for all of the tweets, for all of the Instagram, everything. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. Stay tuned in, stay tapped in with Omarion. The book is coming, the tour. I'm actually a part of this the 100th anniversary of the Tulsa burning. We Will Never Forget is the song that is to the documentary Dreamland. That's going to be coming in 5/31, so this month. So y'all look out for that. I think it's so important that we continue to have the conversation about racial injustice because we're all one human race, but for whatever reason, race seems to be an issue in this country. So I think that it's important for documentaries like that for us to continue to have the difficult conversation so we can move forward and towards happiness. So thank you so much. And yeah, keep watching The Masked Singer. You might see me as a judge. You never know these things. I don't know. Because I got that golden ear. So
Ooh, we love that. We love that. Omarion, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you. Thank you.